Have you ever wanted to know how to change out a toilet? Probably not, but let's find out. You're gonna need your new toilet, some Clorox wipes, some gloves, a red Solo cup, an 11mm wrench, a 7/16, your wax seal, and something metal and flat to scrape the wax ring off. These better than wax seals will make your life a lot easier. First, cut off the water supply. Next, flush the toilet. Then, give it a good wipe down. You're going to be up close and personal with it. Then you're going to unscrew your water supply. Now remove your caps and remove that nut. Now that the nuts are off, it's time to pull the toilet up. I've got a bathtub here. This can get messy, so I'm just going to set it straight over into the bathtub so the water can drain out of it. So you definitely don't want to breathe the gases in from this, so while you're replacing it, go ahead and take a red Solo cup or anything you can find to fit over that. This won't drop down in it and cause issues later, so it makes a great tight seal while you're cleaning off this nasty wax ring. Now you're just going to scrape the wax seal up with something flat and sturdy. Now you can go ahead and remove the old bolts. Now it's time to get out our flange. Make sure to follow the instructions that come in the box, but if it's above floor, you're not going to use the spacer. If it is even with or up to a 1/4 inch below the floor, you will use the spacer, and if it is more than that below the floor, you'll need an extender. So we will go ahead and put our bolts back into place right here. Make sure they set good and tight, and that your flange is in good shape. And then you're going to put your little plastic pieces down over. And that's going to ensure the bolt stays good and tight. Now we can remove our cup temporarily, drop our seal in, and then we'll go grab our new toilet. I like to go ahead and put my tank on first. So you're going to put this donut on here. Make sure it has a good tight seal all the way around. Now you're going to go ahead and take your tank bolts. Make sure they have a rubber washer on them and just drop them into place through here. Now you're going to put the metal washer and nut underneath there. Attach it to your bolt. Do not over tighten this. You will shatter your tank. It's kind of hard to know exactly when it's tight enough, but when it feels tight, just stop. Also, make sure you alternate back and forth between tightening. So tighten this side a little and then move to this side and tighten a little until they get good and snug. That way you get even pressure. Now that the tank's installed, we can go ahead and remove our plug and set the toilet in place over the bolts. Just line the holes up here with the bolts. Now that the toilet's set in place, just drop on your washers, your plastic nut that'll hold your caps. Hook up your water line. This is another thing, you want to make sure you tighten evenly. So alternate between this side and the other side. Now go ahead and turn your water supply back on and check for leaks. Now if your caps don't fit like this, you'll need to cut this bolt off a little bit just so that'll click on. Now just install your toilet seat. Congratulations, now you know how to install a toilet.